Today we're finally gonna be talking about Evil Dead Part 2, and wow, this time it still had the horror elements, but it's much more comedy. But it works. It does work. This is one of those horror movies slash comedy that it works great together. And this is pretty much a remix of Part 1. It was a remake from Corrected with a higher budget, and Bruce Campbell's woman, Ash, played by Bruce Campbell, and his woman goes to the cabin this time. So the story starts off with two characters, and this movie does not hold back. It's just like pretty much fast paced if you think about it. They're holding back nothing. It's like, let's get to it right now. 6 minutes. The woman was already. He read like he started the tape recording in the cabin this time. This time the Book of the Dead is right on the table, and he told the tape recorder pretty much again the spirit of the demon possessed his girlfriend, and she ready to kill Ash, and then he knocked her out, buries her, and then he's back in the cabin like, what the fuck just happened. And you still have this comedy element, the slapstick. He tried to escape, get the bridge, turn it into a hand like, so he got no way to escape. He has to go back to the cabin. He saw his woman, the zombie woman, his girlfriend that became a zombie now, comes out the grave doing ballet dancing. And also, this movie also has a flashback to the book about the scientist, how he finds the book. Show you a little scene how he found the book and the knife. So you got a little flashback of it for Evil Dead Part 2. There's a scene when the daughter comes down from the plane, so her boyfriend to go back to the cabin, so she could show the final pages to her father, like. And they were also accompanying them as a hillbilly and his woman, and while Bruce Campbell's going crazy again, blood splatter, his hair's going crazy. He almost turned to a demon himself at the beginning, but the sunlight kind of stopped it. Um, going through all the funny stuff going around with the horror in this movie, and then finally the daughter of the scientist, the boyfriend, the hillbilly couple come to the house, knocked out Bruce Campbell because he shot the door by accident because he thought it was the demon, and they leave him in the basement. And guess what? He wasn't the only one in the basement because the woman's mother, the tape called the father, also mentioned that his wife was possessed by the demon, so he had to bury her in the basement. And the demon woman from the basement is going after Ash. Ash asked to get out the hell in the basement, let him out. They finally let him out. But guess what? The boyfriend is also possessed by the demon. And one by one, pretty much, they always get possessed by the demon. You also got the angry female that's molested by the tree. Yeah, not the angry female. She was the hillbilly female that was like temporarily molested by the tree. The tree porn comes back. Um, Blood and gore, man. And they found out that the woman also found in the book that you can open a portal to suck the evil back in. Um, Also, the hillbilly guy wanted to wanted Bruce Campbell to go with him to look for Bobby Joe, his woman, which was already dead anyway. Um, he took the page and throw it down the basement, so he has to force them to go with him to look for his girl, and that's when the spirit of the demon possessed Bruce Campbell's character, and he started going after the woman now. He was about to kill the scientist's daughter, and then his emotional feelings kind of got him out of the possession finally, and then that's when he becomes like Super Ash, with the gun and finally the demon with the chainsaw in his hand, um, and they had to battle the demon, pretty much. The scientist's mother, who's possessed with the demon now, and they kill her off. Then you got the angry trees break into the cabin. Then you got the main demon coming out, holding Bruce Campbell with his giant tree hand. The woman gets stabbed by the Bruce Campbell hand crawling, and then she's still allowed to do the spell to open up the portal, and then you got that what the fuck ended. All in all, this movie was really good. I did enjoy it. The comedy elements, at first I had to get used to it, but then when I realized that it wasn't meant to be taken so seriously like that, I kind of grew into it after that, back in the days. And but the comedy was good anyway. Like I said, the comedy was good when you realize what it was, and you know, it's like, oh, okay, cool. You know, it worked. It so many one-liners, man. I mean, come on. And Evil Dead 2 is good. It's good. What can I say?